Technical difficulties. I can't hear you. Just bear with me.
There we go. My mic was off.
Oh, do you know what? I thought that was me. I thought I've not turned my headset on, and then I thought it's out of battery or something. How are we doing?
Man, it's funny, like working in this space for 5 years now, the best engineers and the best technical guys, they can't figure out how to get their mic to work. They can dream up a technical solution in like 30 minutes. So it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, guys.
Hilarious. No, we all do it, to be fair.
Yeah. Welcome to the show today, guys. Today we're going to be covering the base ecosystem. Going to be diving in, just seeing what they've been doing, from everything we've been talking about the past few days with base unveiling prediction markets and tokenized stocks on the 17th to the base app and the base ecosystem. So, Chris, why don't you take us away?
Yeah. It's going to be a nice show, I think. Running through everything on the base app, what it's about, what you can do there, right over to Farcaster, even over on Zora. We have got a special guest on. It's Lewis from Burgers on Base. He's been making quite a noise on base. He will be on his way shortly. But yeah, I thought we could crack on, TJ, and dive straight into Farcaster and what that's all about. Obviously, it's been around for quite a long time now, but there's still a lot of people out there that don't know about it.
Yeah.
But Lewis has just arrived as well. So,
hey, Lewis.
This is Lewis. If you wanted to introduce yourself, man, and say what you're doing in the space.
Yeah. Good morning, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, loud and clear.
My name is Lewis. I am a docs dev. Burgers on Base is what we're also known as. In 3 days, we're going to be 4 months old. We have donated $3,400, a little bit over $3,400 so far to help feed hungry people. Mostly hungry children, also homeless people in the streets of LA. We donated to Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And I just like showing up to the space, having fun. I don't do this for money. I just like making a positive impact. So that's basically it.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to make money when you're giving it all away, right?
Literally impossible.
Well, cool.
Nice. But yeah, so yeah, Lewis has been making a big splash on base. Just determination, grit, and hard work. It has been paying off for you. You've been building up your following well. You're getting good engagement on everything you're putting out there. And you're getting involved in the base app and Farcaster and everything like that as well, which is where it's all at, right?
Oh, totally, dude. If I could replace X completely with Farcaster, I would do it right now. But the reality is that the masses are on X. And if we really want to onboard people to crypto, doing it within our own tiny bubble is not going to be very effective.
Yeah, no, I agree. Obviously X has a lot of flaws, in my opinion, but especially in spaces, right? So almost every space you go in will rug and it'll bug, and everyone ends up in voice chat in Telegram. Obviously, that's been fixed now over on Farcaster with Fireside, which is starting to make some noise, thanks to Base Junkie, the founder of Fireside. Have you had a chance to use that yet?
Totally. I love Fireside.
What we should do sometime, Lewis, is do a live stream of us cooking some burgers and giving them away. It'd be pretty cool.
Bro, I'm down. I'm down. I actually have streams like that planned in the future. I'm actually being lazy about it now, but I want to do live streams on Zora and go out and give actual hamburgers to homeless people. I think it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, put the GoPro on the grill, flip some patties, hand them out.
Get someone with a professional camera to do some really seductive zoom-ins of the burgers.
Well,
No, that'd be really nice. I like that.
let's kind of dive in further into the base ecosystem, Chris, if you want to lead that.
Yeah. Well, as I was saying with Farcaster, there's still a lot of people that don't know about it, and it is just your all in one place. X basically. It's X. It's your app store. Most people just have gone now 100% trading now. They're just doing all of their trading through Farcaster because it's very quick. It's very easy. They have deals where you pay no fees. They had no fee November, which I'm missing already. I've saved a lot of money from that.
Well, you
also
won no shade November though.
Yeah. But also, for people that are there, they give a 20% referral fee. So if you tell your friends, you get the referral fee from the fees that they produce from trading, and from everything they do on the app, which is everything from attention apps to games. There's financial apps. They're just everything. You got some of the games. You got Vibe Market, which I'm not shy about. I'm very bullish on that game.
Yeah,
but it's very addictive. I mean, if you've got an addictive personality, do not trade.
We gotta open up Vibe Market. Let's do it sometime.
Yeah, Vibe.market.
Well, I've been hearing a lot about
that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about the base app, right? And I mean, especially we've been invited to the base app, but pretend like I'm a newbie. I have no clue what it is. What does that mean for people? What's the base app gonna do? Is it just like Farcaster and X combined? Is it more native? Because I'm here, I'll screen share it right now.
Well,
I'm just curious.
I just actually had a whole new update. Before the update, it was looking a little bit rubbish. I have to say it, but I'm not the only one that said it. Jesse Pollock said it live on a stream when he was actually using the base app. He admitted that it needed a lot of work, and they've put that work in, and now it's a lot easier to use. It is a lot like Farcaster, but it's been a lot more limited, obviously.
So it gets you out to new users in the base ecosystem. Like, does it help connect?
Yeah, and you can link it directly to your Farcaster, so you can tokenize all of your posts if you want. There is an option to take it off, but why would you?
Oh, wow.
So you just put a post out there with an image, and the ticker is usually the caption or the first few parts of the post, but you can edit it to add a bit more of an appealing ticker. So yeah, I think it's nice because you can just have your normal posts, and then if there's something a little bit more hard hitting, or something you really want to get engagement on, or something you're proud of, you can tokenize it and have people, share your same image and buy into that coin that you've just created through posting.
Like, for example, let's say Lewis gets on the base app, right? I don't know if you are or not, but say you get on the base app, you post a picture of every single burger. Could every single burger then pay for itself?
I mean, theoretically, yeah, if I had enough motion. At this current state, probably not, but every post earns. So if something, let's say if I post something and Jesse decides to share it, I might earn enough for a burger that day. Who knows?
I don't know why he wouldn't, right? Like, let's say you're posting consistently your burgers every day, and you put the number of the burger on there. Burger 23, burger 24.
No, I actually do that now. It's funny that you say that. I post every day on Zora, and yesterday I think was number 67. So 67 days so far. I have been posting burgers, but they're awesome. Abstract burgers with an art generator that I vibe coded with O'Hara. Do you guys know what O'Hara is?
I haven't checked it out yet.
Yeah, you can vibe
I
code.
don't
So
know.
you just basically prompt AI and it builds apps for you. So I vibe coded an art generator, and every day it can generate like millions of different unique images. It really makes some crazy things,
You
honestly.
could even like, yeah, like is when you give the burger away and the other person's hand is reaching, like take a picture of you handing it away, like of your hand, and then vibe code it, like give it some different graphic design. I could see that popping off.
I think
But it's
everyone's waiting for Burger 69, right?
Well, let's
as
say
long as it's not
At
67
least.
or 67, we're good.
don't get that
Oh,
started.
don't.
So with my, let's say ARC, right, our company, we're releasing different AI model updates. We have, I mean, all sorts of updates. We could just tokenize every single one, and anyone can tokenize anything with the base app, right?
That's
Exactly.
basically the goal, yeah. And honestly, there's a lot of debate over whether that's wanted or needed. But the reality is, no one's forcing anyone to buy anything. I mean, no one's going to force you to buy Jesse's latest post or his oldest post. So, I mean, it's a free market. Buy what you want.
Well, and I see sort of the thesis behind it, right? Because in the next 5 years, there's going to be more AI agents than humans on the internet, right? And the agents, 99.9% of the content will be slop. So why not tokenize everything? And then naturally the humans, tokenized content is going to be worth a lot more because a human can actually consume and buy things and their data actually matters versus, these trillions of slop agents.
You can also make the argument that AI could do so just as effectively. I mean, with all the different bots and stuff like that, AI generally like has some kind of a consensus, like yes, sell, or no, don't sell. I'm not sure. I'm not trying to argue with you.
Yeah, I love different opinions,
but I don't know, man. It's crazy how far AI has come.
Yeah, I hope we get to a future where AI content isn't worth more from a tokenized perspective than human content. I think we can agree to be in trouble if that happens.
100%. 100%. I think anything that's made with a human hand or a human brain, 100% better.
Absolutely. What do you think, Chris?
Yeah, no, I agree. I was very much against tokenizing everything because it come to a point where it was happening on the base app, but then on Zora, right, every single thing you post there is tokenized. Everything is a new coin. You can pay for DEX and list it on CoinGecko, Gecko Terminal. It's just, I did start seeing like decline in interest because there was one poster that would post one image a minute, and he did that for an entire week. So I was looking at it and thinking, it's taking the value from what they're trying to do in a way.
I just want to pat that guy on the back real quick. I'm sorry. Could you imagine the dedication it takes to post one freaking image a minute? Like, that is not
every
easy,
minute.
bro.
He must have been using
a bot.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting? I don't want to like leak alpha on the stream. Like, there's so many. Whenever a new market emerges, there's so many opportunities in that market because you don't have the institutions with the 50 quants and the thousands of dollars, or I mean millions of dollars of data. I mean, with tokenizing social content, there's probably some way to value arbitrage in predicting this stuff. Because I saw on Polymarket, or was it Kalshi, someone built a predictive engine that would predict whenever Elon tweeted next. And they got super accurate and they made millions. And that's something that seems so benign and silly, but everyone's going to have tokenized content soon. I'm sure there's going to be massive plays for anyone who can think.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's the same with if you had something set up so say if someone big like Elon Musk went to Zora, you had a bot set up ready to buy that coin.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure someone's probably worked on that already, because you know there was that guy, the founder of Uniswap, Hayden. He actually joined Zora a few weeks back, and it's just like all of the other influencers and all of the other builders that are well known in the space that have gone there. It boomed. You know, not as big as Jesse, obviously, but even that, I was expecting a hell of a lot more than it can pull in.
Yeah.
I think it topped at what, 25 mil.
Well, it shows the market that we're in, right?
Yes, yes, it does. I saw that as the launch of the year. He was waiting a long time to do it, and he announced it beforehand. You know, put a time frame on it, said this is when it's going to be. Obviously, everyone was waiting. There was one lucky guy that got in and with a very small amount of money walked away with what, 100K.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, and it's funny, you know, some people are speculating, like here's this trader, he's up $300,000 predicting Elon's tweets, like, and only his tweets. And some people
That's what you need.
Is this Elon? But it's funny because he would literally lose money doing this because he's so rich, right? Like if you focus on this for an hour, the opportunity cost would be too high. So
Yeah,
whoever is a genius, I mean,
all you need is to put in there every Elon tweet and you know, every tweet by Trump, I guess, because even if he was the first one on a Trump tweet, that's gonna set you up for a long time. If you've got monetization on your account and you're the first one on his, wow.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing, you know, with these markets, you know, the tokenization of all social media, right? That's a huge opportunity. And then, of course, prediction markets. I mean, both big opportunities that aren't even priced in yet. Well, let's talk about Base and Solana. So, Chris, you brought this up the other day. You mentioned there's some big things coming. We know that Base loves to focus on building, right, and on the end user instead of like your other protocols or centralized exchanges that just focus on listing meme coins and getting exit liquidity. What do you guys think, Chris, Lewis, of the Base and Solana bridge going live?
Lewis, do you have a positive view on it? Your face looks.
Are you talking to me? I think it's anything that brings more users in is cool. I wish they would be more supportive of base projects such as, you know, Burger Money maybe. But I appreciate any support we do get from them. I've been building for 4 months. Jesse still is not following us, even though he claims to support like everyone in every way that he can. But you know, just a follow would work wonders for us. I'm not sure what he's waiting for. But overall, the bridge is going to create a lot more volume. It's going to create a lot more eyes, a lot more conversation around base. At the end of the day, it's a net positive for us for sure. I don't know how Solana views it. I don't think they like it very much, but who cares what they like?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the thing is, the way I see it with Jesse is he might argue it that I might not follow you, but I've just done this and I'm bringing more users to the space to help build you and help support you, you know. So he could look at it like that, I guess. But, you know, it doesn't take a lot just to, I mean, he has a lot of people reaching out to him, I guess. It doesn't take a lot just to like a tweet, you know. But, you know, I do see him supportive of other people and in other streams, and he does just pop in from time to time. I know there was a couple of guys that I spoke to that he was even helping them with their projects, but he didn't ever have time to actually speak to them in a meeting or anything like that.
You know, maybe an idea, because I remember getting in this market in like 2022, and you had to compete with 10,000 projects. Now you have to compete with 20 million projects for attention. I think a cool growth hack could be, you know, maybe developing a like a Polak or Jesse Polak wrap to the burger, or just make it a Polak burger. But yeah, I mean, I think, you know, it just shows the base and Solana bridge. It shows, I mean, long-term growth. That's what base is focused on, right? And that's why Larry Fink of BlackRock he wants to work with base, right? That's why you see him meeting with Brian Armstrong and not CZ.
Yeah, I mean, I see it as positive. So
yeah, like they said, a chain for everything. So the future is not going to be chain dependent. In 5 to 10 years, it doesn't matter what chain your asset is on. Your asset will be available on every single chain, whether you like it or not. Your asset still will be backed by its native token.
Be the new motto.
So
everything will be on a chain, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, burgers will always be backed by Ethereum, but burgers will be on every chain in 5 to 10 years. I mean, layer 0, wormhole chains don't matter anymore. It's going to be a lot more prevalent in the next few years when people have to get along better. Solana will probably love base a little bit more in the next year or two. Probably not as much right now. But yeah, the future is chainless, dude. The future is seamless. That's actually why I pulled the plug on burgers on Monad this morning, and we're not pursuing it further. We're just sticking with base. I gave everyone heads up. I'm doing a dev sell tomorrow night. Everyone has plenty of time to sell them. If anyone lost money on it, hit me up in the DMs. I'll get you back with burgers tokens. So we're all in on base at this point. It's not us giving up. It's just me focusing and not having division within my community, you know?
Yeah. Well, and it's smart too. Like, I mean, our space for far too long, it's been devs building for devs, right? And now that, you know, big player like Base is kind of uniting everything, and it's built on, you know, layer 2 on Ethereum. They're not trying to sway the entire market their way. They see where the market is and they're building the bridges instead of building a castle with a moat around it. So that's why I'm excited to be on the Base app with Arc to launch product there. And yeah, I mean, if I had to pick a horse in the race, it would be Base, but it's not financial advice.
I'm going to say it on my end. It is financial advice. Go with Coinbase. Go with Base, because what other chain has a company backing them such as Coinbase with all the regulatory approvals? The only other thing I could think of is either like BNB or Kronos. And like, what are you guys doing if you're on those, honestly? I'm all in on Base, and that is financial advice. And I'm going to say the Base airdrop is going to be a huge stimulus in our ecosystem. If you guys are thinking like, oh, it's just going to be a nothing burger. Nah, dude. These memes are going to go freaking crazy.
Nothing burger.
The Base airdrop. Yeah, you knew where I was going with that. It was too easy to reach. But once we get the Base airdrop, dude, every degen is going to be buying our memes. So it's going to be crazy at that point. That's going to be like the golden age of Base, in my opinion.
Wow. So how does the Base airdrop work? Is that are they launching like a native token besides the chain? Is that what's going on, or what's the Base airdrop?
So build and you will be rewarded. Create, you will be rewarded. Trade and you will be rewarded. If you just show up on Base, basically you're going to be rewarded in some capacity. I think it's going to be a super fat airdrop, especially for someone that's so into Base as myself. I'm going to use 100% of my airdrop for burgers. So I'm probably going to do like a complete buyback. I might do half buyback and half LP or something like that. Create a liquidity pool of burgers and Base. That would be pretty dope. But
it would be so sick. Like, I don't know how big it's going to be, but if it's a huge airdrop to get a little brick and mortar shop and live stream everything, live stream.
Go physical with the burgers.
Yeah. That would be sick.
Oh, I think it's going to be a super fat airdrop. A lot of people are saying it's going to be your like on-chain score. There's an on-chain base score that every wallet has. No one really knows. I mean, they're not providing full details. I think that's coming in 4 to 5 days. So on the 17th or the 18th, I'm 100% sure they're announcing either airdrop details or it has to be TGE details for the base token.
So you're
I
telling
don't
me
think it's
that
going to replace Ethereum in any way, but it's going to be like just a random commodity, a gift, and a stimulus for everyone.
Well, Chris, let's take some notes and start getting some content out on Base, and let's get our MVP Matrix on Base.
I've been on Base a while. I've been trading there for 2 years. I'm hoping it's going to be big. That would just be a dream. I have a lot of ARC tokens I want to buy.
It's very interesting. Yeah, let's definitely deep dive and position accordingly.
Yeah, well, the 17th it should be, right? They've said that's when we'll find out whatever they're pushing. Is it just going to be that, or is it going to be something to do with Solana as well? Are they going to announce something? I did see a post yesterday that said the founder of Pump Fun is dead, and I was like, what? And even
he's going to do anything to get out of doing the airdrop.
Right? But the thing is, right, so in my opinion, you shouldn't be posting about something that there's been no confirmed cases. There's been no verified sources of it. But then you've got creators out there that are getting huge notice and huge numbers now because they're posting about it saying they've just had a verified source from Pump Fun tell them. Just because he's obviously gone missing, he's not around. I did a little post about it, but I'm seeing a lot of people say this now, and it's like, no, he's not, because it would be everywhere. The first people that know about it would be Pump Fun, and the first people that would be posting about it would be Pump Fun. But yeah, I'm thinking, that he's gone quiet. Brian's gone a lot more quiet than he usually does. Are they planning something for the 17th to do with?
I hope not. I hope they're not planning anything with Elon, because I don't know. I'm going to be positive and not say anything much further on that. But I think the dude is alive and well. I think he's rolling around in cash like Scrooge McDuck. And I don't think he's ever doing an airdrop. He's announced the airdrop, like a year ago at this point or something? Like, he's never doing the airdrop.
Yes.
Do you think it could be because of the market that they're not doing it, or that you just not going to do it?
The market's done so many crazy things since they announced it. There's no way it's because of the market, in my opinion. They don't plan on doing it. Either that, or they're stringing everyone along and just slowly trickling funds into a portfolio to be able to just drop to people. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that one.
I mean, the 17th, we know we're getting prediction markets, right, on Base.
Base app goes live. Base app goes live on the 17th.
And
I think they're either announcing it for the 18th or it goes live on the 17th. And let me tell you why real quick. I got a invite. I got like a notification. Hey, you got more Base app invites. And I looked at it. 0 invites. They didn't give me any. So I think they've depleted their invites at this point. It triggered automatically, but they're not giving them because they're going live. I think they don't want to invite someone a week before they go live because it's just redundant. And that was my dog, if you heard him burp. But I'm pretty sure Base app goes live within the next 5 days. I would put a lot of money on it.
Interesting.
I mean, it would kind of make sense considering their update. But I don't think they'd be ready. In my honest opinion, I wouldn't think they'd be ready, just because there's still so much work to do.
I don't know, with the market the way it is, right? On-chain volume. I mean, we could pull up doing analytics. On-chain volume, it's like almost at an all-time low from retailers. You got 2-year low for meme coins. You have, everyone's experiencing this, right? Like Bitcoin, Ethereum, they go up quite a bit. Altcoins, they go up a tiny bit, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum drop, altcoins fall off a cliff again. And you're like, how many more cliffs can they fall off of? Right. Until the market starts coming back. So hopefully, I mean, things change here before the end of December. But it kind of goes back into that discussion. Like, are we getting our first extended cycle, or is everything over for 24 months until it starts back up again?
Yeah, what do you think on that, Lewis?
I think we're in completely uncharted territory with all the regulations coming out, all the just the way that mass adoption is happening so rapidly. I think we are in completely uncharted territory. I think everyone's TA is completely trash at this point and can be thrown out the window. No offense to anyone, but looking at patterns is no way of indicating the actual future based on other factors that contribute to that future. You're looking at what happened without all the mass adoption. You're looking at what happened without Zora onboarding millions of people soon with them being on Solana. If they can push Solana right and get a lot of the users and extract from Solana, because that's essentially what Base is trying to do. If they're successful on that, they can make Zora as successful as they can. They can onboard millions of people to Base. From Instagram, from all these different, reaches of the web, from TikTok. They don't have to be from Solana. We're going to onboard everyone. So that's the best part, in my opinion, about Zora. Not trying to like ride, not hug them or anything like that. But
I think he froze.
Yeah, he's frozen. And I bet you any money he's still talking. No, he's riding the Zora train, and I don't blame him with that, because with Instagram you have obviously limitations, and you have your restrictions with monetization. Same with TikTok. They're taking 65% of your income from there. X, obviously you need a huge amount of impressions. It's 5 million impressions over 3 months now, and at least 500 verified followers. So everywhere has its limitations, but on Zora you can just sign yourself up and earn from your very first post, and as soon as you launch your creator coin. So I could see Zora, if it was marketed in the right way, becoming very huge, and I could see all of a lot of bigger creators from Instagram and TikTok joining there. I think at the moment they're just a little bit worried, because obviously if you do just go there and someone sees you and buys up a lot of your token, and then all of your community go in and buy that token, and then that first person dumps everything, it is damaging your community and the trust in that community. So I can see why they would be worried at the moment. I
don't know what happened there, but I'm back.
Man, it's not as bad as me. The other day we was on stream, and one of my children, so our Christmas lights are plugged into the same extension as our Wi-Fi, and she went unplugged one of the lights and then the Wi-Fi live on stream.
Nice.
What I was saying though is, I'm not trying to nut hug Zora or anything like that, and just be one of the people that's like Zora is the best, because it's not. But it's going to be a very useful tool to onboard people, because it's hitting the social media side and it's hitting the Solana side at the same time. So we're going to get a lot of volume, a lot of normal people, a lot of people that thought, hey, Base sucked, Base isn't good. They're going to go, wow, Base is just like Solana, except it's got a better ecosystem, a better culture. It's going to be
it's not built off of extracting and gambling.
Literally, it's not built off of 99% of people losing their money. I've lost over $15,000 on Solana in just like 3 years. So that was buying things on Pump Fund, buying things because people posted it, buying things because I just, attention, and not really researching it, thinking, this is amazing because everyone's shilling it. If you look at burgers, if you look at my token, if you look at the all-time chart of it, our floor is just steadily rising, because I don't do raid teams. I don't do like pump and dumps. A lot of people, if you look at other tokens, I won't mention their names.
99%.
But everyone that you love on crypto Twitter told you to buy it 3 months ago, and now it's at like an $8,000 market cap, and it's sitting there with no volume. All these people get paid. The influencers get paid to mention tokens, to post it. I don't do that. So we don't have pump and dumps. We have a slowly rising organic floor, very little volume, but I'll keep it that way if it prevents my community from losing money.
Yeah, no, I can relate. I mean, someone who's built in the space for years, it's like sometimes you get tempted to play that game, but at the end of the day, like just focus on what you're building, focus on the end user, and not chasing like everyone else, you know, because that's what's important.
Dude, honestly, and that's one of the reasons I didn't jump out of the gate, and I'm not like right now out there streaming and feeding people burgers and all that. I didn't want people to see like, hey, he's going balls to the wall and set super crazy expectations. I want to do things organic and naturally. I don't want to push things. There's no reason to rush. I'm going to be around for a long time here, so I don't feel the need to hit $1 million market cap next week or anything like that. I'm not rushing anything. Success is slowly built over time. If you try to rush it, you're going to mess it up.
Yeah, I agree. You're here for the long time, you know, which is important. It shows that you are building. Rather than
we're here for a long time, not for a good time most of the time.
Exactly. And I don't think anyone building in this space is really having a good time 100% of the time, are they? Because
especially right now, but we're still building.
Especially right now, we have what, like a month.
One thing I have to say real quick is you have to appreciate the bear markets like this, because it shows you who the real builders are versus who the extractors are. Projects that are over leveraged, projects where people have invested money into just to be able to pull it back and extract on you, you're seeing those projects fail because these people are saying, you know what, this liquidity is better used elsewhere, or I need to put it back in my bank account. No one's going to buy for me to rug them on, so let me pull all that money back out. That's why you see meme coins drop so drastically, is they're freaking traps. They want you to buy on top of them just so they can sell and then take your money. That's why burgers
farming retail.
Look at our floor, like I said, you're going to see consistent rising floor.
When they consider retail like like a crop, right? They're just farming.
I mean, it's the easy way out, right? I think it'd be extremely easy to come in and do what they do, launching 20 tokens per minute and just trying your luck, you know. But it's just, I think, you know, most of us in this space, especially on base, I see a lot of people that have integrity, and you know, they give a crap about their name rather than their bank account. You know, I know I really give a damn about my name. I've been on X a long time. I've been building in the space a long time. You know, I've built quite a reputation with a lot of people in this space. I ain't about to throw that out for a few $1,000s.
Yeah, 100%.
Literally, man. And that's why it's important to go with the docs to dev, because you never know who the people are that are behind the profile picture. If I rugged and then tried to show up next week and like, hey, I'm doxed again. Hey guys, you're gonna know it's me. So that's
the incentive to rug is a lot less if you're doxed.
Yeah,
literally.
Still happens.
And a lot of people are saying that it definitely does still happen, but a lot of people are saying that it doesn't matter if you're a dox dev, that it accomplishes absolutely nothing. I think it certainly matters to the right people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree completely. You know, because I mean, to a point, because I can see why some people stay undoxed. You know, it's like we had Nexus on our show the other day. You know, he deals with sensitive matters, goes after the scammers. I can see why he stays undoxed. But for, you know, a dev, especially of a small meme coin, I see no reason why you can't just say, hey, I'm this person. Check me out. I've done this in the past. You know, rather than just hide behind it and think, oh, if it fails, I can just move on to the next one. Which I'm seeing a lot of on Pump Fun, actually, even if they're doxed.
That's a game.
So they're launching they're launching a coin, right? And they start their stream, and not everyone knows this streamer, so they see it as, oh, he's streaming. Look at his setup; it's amazing. He's throwing some liquidity in, and they all start buying in. It gets to like 100, 200,000, and then the OGs come in and go, no, this guy, he does this all the time. You know, he's really just scamming everyone. And then he just goes, see you later, and takes everything. And then you give it like an hour or two or a day or two, he'll be back doing it again. Everyone falls for it, and he just goes like that, and then goes.
Well, I think that really speaks for the length of time that you're doxxed. So if you're doxxed for like 5 minutes, cool. Like no one really knows you, or that doesn't matter. But if you've been doxxed for like a year and you're just consistently like, you know, you've been doing it, showing up every day for a year, I think that leads a whole lot more validity than, hey, he launched 5 minutes ago, he's doxxed, you know.
Yeah.
Depending on who you are, because if I don't know if you know Finn Bags. Let's talk on Finn Bags real quick. So Finn Bags, he's got bags dot something. I don't know. It's a launch pad on Solana.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He launched a coin called Water or something like that. So it was all about, I'm going to get on live stream with Mr. Beast. Yeah, because Mr. Beast was live streaming, and it was so keep buying, all the fees go to the donations, so I can donate to his stream, because the number one donation gets to go on the stream. So he did that. It was around 6-7 million, and literally he's on stream with him. Apparently he was told before he went on, you can't talk about crypto, everything you can't talk about, he said to him. But everyone was like, why do you care? Like, you haven't signed anything. But yeah, they're on the live stream, and you just see him look down, and he goes, dump. And it goes from like 7 mil down to about 800K. And then the stream cuts out. and everyone was like,
"Is this guy on X?
Damn!
How do people keep falling for this, man?"
Yeah, he's on X. He's on X.
But a lot of it's greed too, right? Like, people know, that these guys are gonna rug, but they're like, let's abandon the builders and let's chase this bag, and they get wrecked. But for a second, they were up 20x, so it's euphoric. Like you're at the casino. So you're like, all right, I'll just click the button at the right time next time. And it's the same story over and over again.
Oh yeah,
should
it's
have
always
taken
like
profits and not screenshots.
Yeah, I should have sold at 5 million. It's stuff like that. But then I was like, man, they're going to be creating a coin about this. And I saw the first one that come up was trash bags, and there was a rubbish bags, and they were calling it Finn Bags. And I saw that as 7K market cap, and it went up to about 300K. That was a nice day.
Well, does anyone here have some vibe packs? I think it'd be cool to open them. Chris, we have.
I don't at the moment. I'd have to.
Tell me how this works. So I saw it on kind of our topics to discuss today. It's sort of like gamified NFTs on base, right? How does it work?
TJ's getting into vibe market, right? So I think Lewis can explain it very well. He's got a pack there.
Yeah, we actually have a burgers on base pack. I haven't honestly even paid much attention to it at all recently. I've been focusing so much on our main token, but there is a burgers on base pack. I want to completely redo my pack, to be honest with you. I want to put like original art from artists. I just haven't found like the right artist.
Put your burgers in there, man.
That's also a thing that I might do. The 365 burgers, I might make like that the pack. I don't know.
It's a good
But yeah,
idea.
That would go
we,
viral, bro. If you
let
take
me
it.
explain what Vibe Market is and why you would want it.
Okay.
It's basically an NFT launchpad. The only difference, the most unique thing is how you reveal your NFTs.
Wow.
So
Okay.
you can buy an unrevealed NFT. Think of it like that. You open the pack, and then if you pull the mythic card, like the legendary, the most rare card, you can immediately sell for a 400x profit, around a 400x profit. So even with the asset not increasing in value at all,
there's liquidity for that.
you get a 400x.
Yeah.
It's instantly
Where's the
tradable back to the
liquidity?
bonding curve. It's a
Like,
token. It's
It's
backed
a-
by a token. So
So
it's an
backed by a
NFC
token.
slash token.
So it's backed by the token. You can go shill your pack, or you can shill the token, and people can buy that. You can upgrade the decks and everything, just like anything. And it's actually the I loved it because I did that Cabal pack.
well, is there
I
like
got
a
the legendary on that.
Yeah, I mean, let's do the math. Are these all the cards that can come out of this pack?
Yeah. So if you go to there should be a section somewhere that has everything that's been pulled as well, or the most valuable that's been pulled.
Well, because I'm looking at this and it says that all these cards are worth more than this. So
yeah, so think of it.
It's like, are you gonna lose money?
Think of it like Pokemon cards. So if you open a pack of Pokemon cards, let's say you buy a booster pack, you're gonna spend $400 for a vintage pack of Pokemon cards.
Yeah,
you want to try to pull something like a Charizard, $50,000. If you pull trash and don't pull anything, then you just turn $400 into like $50 or $60.
Well, that's my point. So I'm a big fan of Pokemon. I got credit card skins. I got different Pokemon on my cards. Like, using a credit card, it's kind of villainous. So I put Mewtwo on there, so I'm less tempted to use it. Right? I got Pikachu on the debit. But my point is look at this. So if this is $1,900 to buy, right, and any card you pull is at least worth $2,200. How do you lose money on it? Or am
because you're looking at
the fees as well.
They're not showing
so you're not looking at the commons. So you've got commons and you've got rare. So a rare, I believe that's a common, but that might be a pull that came out when the price was further up, because that used to be, it was around $4,000 a pack.
They also have like pristine conditions to them too. So I believe some of those like 2 stars that you see, even though they just look like an uncommon random card, I believe they may have like pristine conditions to them.
Really?
Okay, so this is rare.
Like holographic, yeah.
There has to be some sort of some sort of play in here. Otherwise, someone would have bought this already, right? But what it seems like here is
you could buy it and then
how did you lose money on it right now?
Because the I think the lowest card is like, what is it? You get 5% back or something.
Yeah, I mean, you can easily pull a card that's worth like maybe 10% of what you just paid on the pack. So you definitely can lose money, but they're not going to be very forthful and forthcoming with that, right?
Like
they're going to show you the big bucks.
Yeah, like pulling down or something.
When I got the Cabal pack, so that was 35. Was it 35? Hang on, let me check. $38 a pack. Yeah. So I bought 2 cards and I got 1 legendary. I've not got it on my laptop, sorry. So 1 legendary. And that card was worth, I don't know if you can see, it's $1,500.
Oh, nice. Sell it and buy and roll it. Roll the dice again. All or nothing. Get this pack for the live.
Well, that's the thing. So it's not like it's not like it's you can predict it, right? It's not like you can say, I've just had a legendary, I'll wait a couple of weeks for people to buy up and then another legendary will pop up. Because on another pack I bought, it was around $5 a pack, and I thought, oh, I'll just buy 10 packs. And I'm impatient. I can't do the one at a time thing that some streamers do. So I just opened all 10, and then I had 2 legendaries in one pack, and it was worth around $800 with 2 of them. So, you know, you definitely get.
But you can sell it at that point for that money.
Packs. It's not like it used to be. I think the value must have been more. Yeah, instant.
Interesting.
Instant. Obviously, if they've bonded, you can't always sell for ETH. It has to have the liquidity there. If it's not, then you've got to sell tokens. But yeah, I think with the burgers, I bought a lot of them. Good.
Sorry, I think there's an audio delay.
Guys, I just realized burgers is pumping pretty hard right now. I'm like right at near $100,000 market cap. We've done like a 2x since the stream started. That's pretty cool.
Hey, that's what happens when you get on our stream.
That's what happens when you're a good person and you give to others as well. Like, you do amazing work, man. We appreciate it, and you should be proud of yourself.
You got to make some ARC burgers now and send us some.
Dude, I'll totally do it. Don't tempt me with a good time.
Man, well, that would be amazing.
Well, I think we kind of covered our various topics today, but Chris, you got anything? Lewis?
No, I'm just excited to see what happens on the 17th.
I'm just thankful that you guys brought me on. It's been a minute since I've been on a live stream. I want to do more of them, honestly. I'm every week on Spaces, so I actually do want to show our weekly space. Every week, it's 4 p.m. UTC, Universal Time. If you are in Central Standard Time, that's 11 a.m. We're just showing up every week. So I think this is going to be our 15th weekly space tomorrow, and we're going to keep doing it every week. It's fun being part of the community. I just want to say again, thank you for having me on, and feel free to invite me on again. I'll come back.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'd love to have you and other builders like you. We want to use this stream to highlight people building things with real utility, charitable foundations, stuff that actually helps people out. So yeah, thanks for coming, Lewis. And that was the live stream today, guys. So drop any comments, repost, retweet. And yeah, guys, stay tuned for Monday. We stream 6 days a week at 12 Eastern time. And thanks for coming, everyone.
See you.